Hey up lads and lasses, Fletch here from Ultimate Halo. Welcome back to the channel. Now wouldn't it be great if we could get some Halo Infinite story news? Yeah, it'd be great. Well, I'm glad to say that Twitter has saved the day once again, and Keith David, of all people, the wonderfully blessed vocal god from above, has come down and said to us after a tweet from Sukechi? I'm really bad at this, guys. Are you able to tell us if you are in Halo Infinite? And he says, I'd have to kill you. I thought that was an okay Arbiter impression, but let's break this down, let's discuss it a bit more, theorize, and enjoy the video.
Ultimate Halo.
First of all, I kind of want to talk about the implications of this tweet, because of course all 343 employees, whether you're an actor, director, producer, developer, coder, IT guy who just works in the office who makes sure that things don't burn, you are all under a non-disclosure agreement, even if you're the security guy. So it's important to say here that it's very strange that he's being very open about it. And I know where possible, a lot of people like to keep ambiguous about things, or maybe just not discuss them at all, but for some reason Keith David has been very open here, and we see this a lot from a lot of voice actors in video games, because I think they tend to take their roles less seriously in terms of the NDAs, and naturally they don't tend to get as many questions depending on who they are. Keith David has done a lot of things. He's been in a lot of big films such as The Thing, or lots of Disney films and all sorts of stuff, even Rick and Morty. I remember hearing his voice and thinking, that is Keith David to a T. But if the Arbiter isn't in Halo Infinite, I would suspect that Keith David would have just said a flat out no. So I would take this as gospel personally. I know that's a bold claim that this is the Arbiter confirmed in Halo Infinite, which is fantastic news. Next, I do want to talk about the Arbiter's involvement from a story perspective. Now, we've seen little to nothing of external characters in the lore, and I think that's been very intentional, because I think 343 are going to make a lot of bold moves in terms of what they do with particular characters. For example, Agent Locke, his helmet is now an armor piece for a brute boss in Halo Infinite, which is very cool, but for a lot of fans who like Agent Locke or Spartan Locke, that's pretty disheartening. So it makes me do question, what are they going to do with other characters? Is the Arbiter going to be locked up somewhere? Are you going to have to retrieve him at some point? Because I think this could be a potential opportunity for Halo Infinite to have side stories in this big open-ended world they're creating. I don't want to say open world because that's not confirmed or even denied at this point. So could it be a case of, I would go on a mission to save the Arbiter, he's been captured by Escharum, he's been held hostage as leverage over the swords of Sanghelios, and if they don't comply with his demands, then he shall kill the Arbiter. I don't think the Arbiter would really settle for that as a character, and I think it would be kind of not demeaning to his character, but that's the kind of thing I'm going for. Not just with the Arbiter, but just characters in general for Halo Infinite. I think that's a really good direction to start taking things. So overall, my perspective is very happy days indeed. I think this is nothing but a great thing for Halo. I wish we would see it in some sort of official capacity soon, but we of course do not really know when the marketing cycle for Halo Infinite is going to kick back in again. But I would suspect around springtime, where things are settling in the world, hopefully, fingers crossed at least, because it has been one long year, especially for Halo fans. But I think going forward, we will see more to come. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Are you happy with this? Are you annoyed that it's been announced in such a way? Because it's not an official announcement, it's kind of just a slip of the tongue, so to speak. But let me know. Once again, my name is Fletch. If you're not subscribed already, it would be greatly appreciated. And I will see you next time on the one and the only Ultimate Halo.
Subscribe now to Ultimate Halo for more unfriggin' believable Halo content.